When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will sit on the throne of his glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate people, one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will place the sheep at his right hand and the goats at his left. And then, then the king will turn to those at his right hand and say, "Come, come, you who are blessed by my Father. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundations of the earth. For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was naked and you gave me clothing. I was sick and you cared for me. I was in prison and you visited me." And then these will say, "Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and gave you drink? And when was it that we saw you a stranger and welcomed you, or naked and gave you clothing? And when was it that we saw you sick or in prison and visited you?" And Jesus will respond, "Truly, I tell you, just as you have done this for the least of these, who are members of my family, you have done it for me." And then the king will turn to those at his left hand and say, "Depart from me into the lake of fire prepared for the devil and all his angels, for I was hungry and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, you did not welcome me. I was naked, you gave me no clothing. I was sick, I was in prison, you did not visit me." And then these two will say, "Lord, Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or naked or sick and in prison and did not take care of you?" And the king will answer, "Truly I say to you, just as you have not done it for one of the least of these members of my family, you have not done it for me." And then these will depart into eternal punishment, but the righteous into eternal life.